Hello, welcome to another Better Wars here on my channel. Today we're going to look at the Terminator versus Terminator Genisys. Yes, indeed. There's both Terminator movies that is. One is the original, one is the semi-reboot, semi-remake, semi-sequel, semi-everything. Anyway, topic number one is going to be storyline. Storyline in both movies is basically the same, somewhat. It is basically Reese. I can't remember his name yet. Well, Reese is going back in time to basically save John Connor's mother, Sarah Connor. The difference is basically in how the story continues of that. The Terminator is of course sent back. In Genisys, the Terminator that originally was sent is getting destroyed by an aging Terminator, basically. Because of that, the Terminator is sending back, sending back more Terminators, one T-1000 if I remember correctly, or the liquid metal king thing. And we also have John Connor, spoiler alert, that have been remade into a Terminator somehow. I don't know. That is they kind of lost me there. So of course they continue. They try to save Sarah Connor. They succeed because they kill the Terminators and so on. They destroy them, and then they look into the future and how they're going to basically end Judgment Day. The big difference here is that the Terminator is only one Terminator and Kyle Reese. Kyle was it, I think. In Terminator Genisys it is 3 Terminators. No, 4 basically. Which is a little bit different, so yeah. It is. The main difference between these two is that it is another dimension in Terminator Genisys. But yeah. When it comes to the basic storyline, the one that edged out a little bit is, in my opinion, the Terminator. It is a very small story difference that I think is edging out, because I think the basic turnout when the basic end of the movie is more satisfying than the one in Terminator Genisys. Because of that, the Terminator basically wins this topic. Topic number 2 are going to be effects and environments. The Terminator have aged really well, I can say that. The practical effects are amazing, but Terminator Genisys have a lot of great action scenes, great action, great environments and everything. Even though the Terminator have great action, great effects and so on, the one that stands out in my opinion is Terminator Genisys. And that is in my opinion because they have more resources to basically make a more interesting movie when it comes to effects and environments. Of course, the Terminator is looking beautiful, it has great effects and so on, but the Terminator Genisys edged out because of it having the resources to basically edge it out more. Topic number 3 are going to be the Terminator, or Terminators. In the original Terminator it is just one, basically. It is Arnold. In Terminator Genisys it is 2 Terminators that is played by Arnold, and it is a liquid one, I can't remember his name, the actor, and another one that is basically John Connor, I can't remember his name either, sorry for that. I think it's more interesting when there are actually more Terminators in the movies. Even though the Terminator had a great actor playing the Terminator, it is more of a thriller. I think Genisys edges it out a little bit more, and because of that, the winner of the topic are Terminator Genisys. I think that they have more Terminators is more interesting in my opinion, because I want more action. Even though the original Terminator is more of a thriller and have a great action scenes, I think that they added more Terminator and the twist that Arnold aging Terminator is more interesting and fun, in my opinion, when it comes to Terminators. And topic number 4, the final topic, are going to be main characters, or Sarah Connor and Carl Reese, basically. And I will say this directly, the acting in Terminator Genisys is a little bit, isn't as good as in the Terminator. Of course, they are both doing a great job in both movies, but the one that stands out the most is the Terminator. The acting in that movie is phenomenal, and because of that the main characters actually out in that movie than in Genisys. And the ultimate winner of this topic are going to be, sorry for this, but it is a tie. In my opinion, none of them edges out the other, because I think both movies are really interesting, fun and good. And that is my opinion. I think the Terminator have a better storyline and better main characters when it comes to Kyle Reese and human characters basically. But the Genisys have more Terminators, which I think is more fun, and it has better effects and environments, and because of that they basically stand at the line at the same time, and I can't really choose between them. So for me it is a tie. Both movies are amazing, I love them both, and because of that I can't really choose. Yeah, and that was all for today folks, so hope to see you next time.